Angela Gargano here, and today we're going to talk about something that I hear all the time is how should I put my hands when I do my pull-up, okay? So much talk about this. Do you put your hands overhand? Are they underhand? Can you switch? And the answer is you can do all those different types of pull-ups. You're just going to work your muscles in different ways. So today what I'm going to do in this is I'm going to show you all the different ways you can put your hands for doing pull-ups and what muscle groups is working instead. Another thing that people always ask me is, should my thumbs be over or around the bar? And this is like, I don't want to say it's a controversy, but a lot of people just try and say that it should be one way or the other. As a gymnast, a lot of times I always have my hands over the bar, but a lot of times people say, well, to wrap your hand, you'll have a little bit better of a grip, and if you're trying to work on muscle ups, it will help you now turn over the bar, which would be easier. Another great thing about having that grip is that you can also put your fingertips over if you're like really slipping off the bar. It kind of gives you that little extra hold on the bar there. So we're going to go over all of these. If you have any questions at all, please be sure to post down below, and if you have a favorite one that you like, let me know. The regular pull-up, aka the classic pull-up. Your hands are facing away from you, and this is also called pronated or overhand grip. This pull-up hits your lats muscles and also your lower traps. So a lot of the question I always get with this pull-up here is, are my thumbs over the bar or around the bar? So I'm going to go over a little bit about what this does. So thumbs around the bar allows for better lat engagement and easier transitions into things like muscle ups. It can be used if you're doing a lot of pull-ups and you start to lose your grips and you slide down. You can always wrap your thumb around the bar. Wrapping also keeps your shoulders slightly externally rotated and more engaged and create a stronger pulling platform. However, thumbs over the bar, as a gymnast, that's what I always did. I always have my thumbs over the bar. It's more comfortable for me. And honestly, like for me, for ninja stuff, it's really helpful because a lot of the things I'm gripping onto don't have a bar to wrap my thumb around. It's just, just an over grip. So I think thumbs under, thumbs over just depends on what you are working on. But if you're just a beginner to the pull-up, it might be good to wrap your thumb around the bar because it will help you engage your lats better. Underhand grip, aka the chin up. Your palms are facing towards you. When doing this kind of pull-up, there is more emphasis on the bicep, which for many people, honestly, it feels a lot easier. This could also be, because when you're doing that, you're also going to be engaging your chest muscle, which is a larger muscle group, and a lot of people can feel it easier when they're pulling up. So for a lot of times, beginners, they tend to do the chin ups instead with their palms facing towards them because it does feel easier. Parallel grip pull-ups, aka palms facing towards each other. Some people also call this hammer grip or neutral grip. This is a great pull-up variation for anyone who has weak shoulders or maybe they had a shoulder injury. This is a great way to come back for that because by switching this grip, it puts less strain on your shoulders and less pressure on your wrist. So more emphasis placed on the biceps here, and a lot of times this is a nice difficulty between a regular pull-up and a chin-up. People might come in the middle and do these, and I've had so many clients be like, I've done the pull-ups with my palms facing each other and I was able to do them, but I tried them the other way and I couldn't necessarily do them, and that's because it is a little bit easier doing it this way. So try them out if you're trying to get over that hump of just getting yourself to pull over the bar. This is a great place to start. Wide grip pull-up. So putting your hands further apart is actually a lot harder for a lot of people because it's going to put a lot more emphasis on your back muscle. So the further you put your hands out, honestly, the harder it normally gets for people. So just think, wider grip is going to target that back a little bit more. So if you're doing, a back day or something like that, this is a great element to put into your program. Just making sure when you're doing these ones, especially the wider ones, when we go over the narrow ones, just keep those shoulders nice and relaxed and make sure you're actually engaging your lats and the correct muscles, because a lot of times I'll see people hunch up and use their shoulders and it gets really sloppy. Make sure that you're doing something that is going to be in correct form. You're going to get a lot more out of it. The narrow pull-ups. So with the narrow pull-ups, actually by putting your hands closer together, you're going to be working on your chest muscles a little bit more. So a lot of times people feel like these ones are a little bit easier, again, because your hands are closer together and your chest muscles are large muscles through your pectorals. Will really help you pull up the bar. Again here, making sure to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed when you're pulling up. These are a nice little fun variation, and you can go, in all different variations now, wide, a little bit narrower, maybe in the middle there. Try all different types of pull-ups. They're going to work different types of muscle groups and help you improve in so many ways. Switch grip. I personally love switch grip. What's cool about it is it works different muscle groups, and what's interesting is that you'll see that one side that you flip is going to be easier than the other, so you'll kind of be able to establish what side is your dominant arm, and you'll kind of be able to see like where a little bit of your weaknesses are. I really like this. This is really great because especially in different ninja competitions, you might see that we do a switch grip. That's going to help if the bar is unsteady and shaking or something like that, or we're going down the Big Dipper. It's going to help us keep the bar more stable because we have a more firm grip on here by facing our hands both ways. And here's a little bonus one for you. Fingertip pull-ups. Yeah, so you can do your pull-ups with just 3 fingers, 2 fingers, whatever. This is really going to help with that grip strength, and especially for climbers and for ninjas and things like that. This really helps us get that grip we need to grip onto these barely grippable objects. So definitely try these out. This one is definitely, you can definitely feel the burn here. It will definitely engage your lats more. You'll feel it in your forearms, and you'll definitely feel it in your fingers. Like after your fingers, will definitely feel a little pinch there. So try these out and see how they